What's up, guys? Chasing Layman here with episode number 35 of Red vs. Spirit. Today's episode, we've got FA Cup fourth round action as Maine Road play host to Leeds United. But before we get to that, we're going to be playing with FC United of Manchester, who play at home to Yeovil. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell. See you after the intro.
Streets are full of dreams and lies. Every corner has a story. With a pint and cloudy skies, we chase our fleeting glory. Manchester Knights are calling. In the madness we are falling. Round and round the wheels turn. Bright city always burning.
So we'll start our catch-up on the red side of Manchester. And FC United sitting 12th in the Vanarama National, which is a pretty good start for their first season. And, things have been, let's go to these friendlies because they're not important to us at all. We started the season very, very well. And then form has been slowly dropping off to the point where I'm actually going to be abandoning the 4-3-3 today. I've got another tactic I've been working with. We'll go through it before we get into the game. But we'll keep that back as a surprise for now. If we skip over to the blue side, though, because you wonder, how do we end up playing Leeds in the FA Cup? Well, a thing happens. Let's just get this and get the friendlies out of the way. Season-wise, we're seeing ninth in the National League North. We've done okay. Not so good a start, but then we had a very good sort of September, October. No, it's a bit of a dip mid-season before we decided to pick the form back up again. I'm in 2 months worth of change tactic here as well, but we'll see how it goes. But the FA Cup is what you are wondering about, I'm sure. So, we played Horsham in the second qualifying round, 2-2 draw, followed by a 4-0 win in the replay. We then beat Farnborough 4-1 in the third qualifying round, Chester 4-1 in the fourth qualifying round. We got past Poole in the first round proper 2-1. Then we played Colchester United and beat them 2-0 at home in the second round of the FA Cup, and Cambridge 3-2 in the third round of the FA Cup. So no big challenges yet. I mean, Colchester and Cambridge, we've got to respect them at league clubs, but nothing massive yet. But of course now the big challenge comes against Leeds at home at the Manchester Regional Athletics Stadium. Our new ground, which I've just learned whilst I was looking for images for the last thumbnail, is right next to the Etihad. There you go. That's fun. So we've now got Maine Road playing right next door to Manchester City. That's a fun thing. But let's go meet some teams, and once we've done that, we'll play some football. You know how it works. So that's, I said there'd be a change of tactic, but I've gone for this 4-2-3-1 game and press that I've been testing elsewhere, and it seems to work really nicely. So hopefully it's going to work out quite nicely for us here. We've got Harvey Collins in goal as Elliot Miller at right back, with Hockenhall, Potter and Adebisi at the back. We've got Taylor and Kyprianis in the centre of midfield, with Hoskins, Daly and McCarthy as the attacking midfield trio. Behind Ryan Tiotho on the bench is J.F. Connolly, Kai Payne, Mecky Horson, Paris, Lamar Gordon and Stephen Edmondson making up the bench, just because 5 subs, as much versatility as possible. You guys know how this works right now, so that's what we're going to do. Also, apologize for my start coughing. I am super ill at the moment, so we're making the best of it. So the greatest impression at FC United, we're going to say we've got nothing to lose here. Go and show me, what you can do and all that good stuff. I want to tell everyone we've got faith, and I'm hoping this new tactic will do the job. Like I said, I've been testing it elsewhere, and it seems to work quite nicely. I say testing it. It was something I came up with in another save that I've tweaked slightly for this one. I don't want to spoil anything because it's from the journey. But yeah, it's something I've tested or I've tweaked there, and I'm really liking it. So yeah, we're just going to see how it applies to this, really, because if it does as well here as it's been doing there, we're going to be having a good time today with lots and lots of goals. So we're ready to go. Yeovil, of course, in their green kit, and we are in our FC United colours, because that's what you expect as we get underway. We encourage the boys, and hopefully goals are coming. Free kick there. It's McCarthy to take this one. Can we get an early goal from here in the rain? Ball goes across. Hockenhall heads over the bar. And, he tried. But I'm hoping that things are going to keep improving. We'll encourage the boys again And I'm very much hoping there are going to be goals coming not from Yeovil, because I've just cursed it and they're going to score this free kick. You watch. You watch them score this free kick. It's about to happen as Perrott steps up to take his free kick and luckily puts it just over the bar. So it stays 0-0, 20 minutes on the clock. Cagey start, but hopefully we'll grow into this tactic and we can start firing our way up the league towards the playoffs, because that's ultimately what I'm hoping for, as we pick up a loose ball here with Taylor and he gets tackled, which is not what we need for him, as Perrott now on the ball across for Cardiff. That was a random shot for range for whoever that was. No idea. Maturi. There we go. Yeah, we're not dominating the game yet, which is sort of what I expected, but we're not embarrassing ourselves. So hopefully this is just teething issues and we'll get back on top of things soon, as McLeod takes a throw to Black. Black with a cross, looking for Carno, header over the bar, and well, another let-off ball. We've got to start attacking soon. And I say that, and a free kick happens for Yeovil. It's off the woodwork and cleared, and Adebisi can take up the other end and score. I suspect this fella will fizzle out, but it looks like Adebisi's just going to go out alone into the box. Has a off the woodwork there. Daly to Hoskins. We're going to score here. Hoskins with a cross off the defender. He was out for a corner. And that could have been quite the goal if Adebisi had put it away. We are going to see the corner. It's going to be McCarthy taking this one as well. Can't get ahead to it. Ball goes in, headed away by Gunter, and it's with Kypriadis now. Kypriadis can create. Hopefully he will. Back across to Taylor, to Potter. Potter, oh, in that spot, nowhere. That's a nothing highlight. And, well, we have at least had some attempts on goal, some proper attempts on goal, so that's nice. Little about McCarthy and Tiofo not performing. We can fix that half time as long as we're still at 0-0. As Kypriadis fixes a loose ball from the free kick there. Adebisi back to Potter. Potter looking for a ball forward to McCarthy. McCarthy forward for Kypriadis. Kypriadis on a run now. Through ball for Tiofo, who puts it away. And Ryan Tiofo, well, I was beginning to worry he wasn't going to show up today, but he has decided that it is time. He showed them how it was done. Gets the first goal of the game in the 44th minute. I'll say it was the 44th. I don't think it ticked over before it hit the net. So there we go. And, well, 1-0 on the road to half-time. We'll praise the boys. They go into the half-time pressing wing team talky thing happy. And, well, hopefully we could build on this in the second half, because we're looking fairly solid. Yeah, we'll start on. We're happy with their force so far. Keep it up. We will grab Ash McCarthy and Finn Potter as well. And, it looks like we need to grab Elliot McMullen, who keeps asking me for more first-team football and then doesn't perform when I give it to him. Give a pointy finger, tell them to get their act together, and hopefully they'll come into the second half looking a bit more like footballers. So, Ireland now on the ball for Yeovil, and I've made some changes. I've set on Horton Paris at left back. He's there trying to challenge for the ball unsuccessfully. James Connolly is also on at the back in centre half, and the Marborn has gone on on the left wing for Ash McCarthy, because Ash McCarthy was not playing well, but we're still 1-0 up, so we'll take that. It's 3 points, which is what's important. I don't know how it looks on the league table. We'll have a look after this as Taylor steps up for a free kick, and it's saved by the goalkeeper, gone out for a corner. Let's see how that shakes out, as it's going to be Horton Paris to take this one. Can he have better luck than his teammate did? Not really, as Black now gets a chance to run at us, and hopefully we will manage some form of tackling. No, we're not going to. I was trying to look at the around the ground to see how we're looking in the table now. Up to 11. We are still 13 points off the playoffs, so it seems unlikely, at best, unlikely that we are going to make the playoffs at this stage. But we've seen stranger things happen. We've seen stranger turnarounds. We don't know yet. Our 10 minutes to go. We'll praise the boys again as Blythe gets a free kick to Black, to Ireland, out to McLeod, who goes looking for his teammate, finds her eventually, and McLeod going backwards to Stratford over the top, picked up by Collins. That can't be the end of the highlight, surely, because that was a bit of a nothing. So I'm hoping we're going on a big old counter-attack here. We'll see how that goes. Long ball. Daly can't get ahead to it. It's Blythe heading down to Black. Over the top, we'll keep it Downey. Downey is through. Went on with the keeper and puts it past Collins. Actually, it was Kanu who put it past Collins. And honestly, I was a little bit happy that that went in that way, because there were a couple of players I thought might make a dodgy last-minute red card winning tackle here. I thought Hockenholm might stick a foot in, and then the way that Adebisi was charging in as well. Oh yes, Collins' goalkeeping was terrible. The way Adebisi came charging, I thought he was going to go 2-foot through the back of him there, and he didn't. So we've got away with that, but we are now on terms, which is not what we wanted. I'll keep trying on this formation because I know once it beds in, it should work quite nicely. But yeah, it's not quite there yet. I don't know if it's the players, but I don't know if it's just a tactic that works in one save. Sometimes you get those, but we've drawn 1-1. So I guess without any further ado, we get to the dressing room first, of course, and we'll do some. Well done, you've proved people on where we'll defeat. We'll go with that, but I am also going to grab Harvey Collins there and just do a little pointy, or we'll do a thrashy. Oh, your mistake cost us dearly. Good stuff, right? Let's go see how Maine Road get on, shall we? So the Maine Road team then fought the big game against Leeds. We've got Harry Jarvis in goal. It's Ollie Morgan, Jacob Lara, Alfie Cresswell and Freddie Stanley at the back. Charlie Wayne and Harrison Batoni, the holding midfielders. We've stuck to our 4-2-4, as you can see. And it's Cho and Bird on the wings behind Norris and Carroll. That's 14 goals so far this season. I have learned some lessons, and I've got Ruben Brammer on the bench with Leighton Brown, Luke Jones, Charlie Ragg, Joe Tyree, Michael Peake and Lewis. Now, the reason I've got Ruben Brown on bench is because obviously if the keeper gets hurt, I do want to back up for this one. So let's firm this one and go and see if we can beat Leeds at home and get into the 5th round of the FA Cup. So just having a quick look at the team sheets before we get into our dressing room for this game. And, well, it's not a bad side. Yes, there's room for players there we don't recognise, but Ethan Ampadu is very good. Josh Kyman, Archie Gray, Fabio Carvalho, Jorginho Rutter. There's some solid players in that team. And Leeds are, I think, currently sitting 19th in the Premier League. Well, let me see that from here. I think it will. I think Leeds were 19th in the Premier League last time I checked. They still are 19th in the Premier League, but they're not on great form. So hopefully we can use that to our advantage and get a win. Not that we're on fantastic form right now, but you know, maybe their heads have dropped so much that we can't beat them. We can beat them. Crazier things that happen. We'll find out, I guess, as we step onto the field. And I'm hoping Luke Norris will put in a performance for us today because, frankly, he's Luke Norris. He's been our talisman for the last couple of years. And I'd like to see him achieve something. We've got a full house as well here at the Manchester Weaving Athletic Stadium, which, if there's one thing I'd like for the next edition of FM, is that stadiums that are athletic stadiums actually have an athletics track around them. Just for the visual. Shouldn't be hard to put in. Should be a tick box in the editor. But there we go. Anyway, we're underway. We'll encourage the boys and let's see if we can get a goal early on just to set us up nicely. Free kick and it's Pinhead for Leeds off the woodwork and it looks like it's been cleared by Bird, sort of. So a little bit back from Carvalho and it's gone nowhere as a whole. But I'll take that because we're nearly 15 years in and we are still on level terms, which is pretty strong, all things considered. We'll encourage the boys again, but, we're not behind as I say that, but we'll see here as immediately Umar Saleh heads it past us and we're 1-0 down. But I wasn't expecting to beat Leeds, I'll be honest. It would have been nice if we had. We're here for the payday. I'd rather have played the Maine Road to get even more money out of this because our round holds 6,000 and a road hold, 35? So I'd rather have played there in front of a full house, but it's fun. We'll make do. We'll still get some money, which we will need for our future buildings. So, yeah, we sit back and we enjoy this one, really, is kind of what's going on. Throwing for Leeds, I have made a change and gone to the lower league gaming just because I want to see how it works against a bigger club. It should be okay. And, at least we give it a fair test, especially because the team, we're not expecting to be great save there from Harry Jarvis. We're not expecting to beat Leeds, of course. So if this tactic has some kind of magical powers, now would be the time to unleash them as Timon puts it into the box and it's headed by Norris, who is a bit of Boston assist for players an advanced forward. He's not. He's just not. Pinhead is going to take the corner into the box. Let's get this clear. We have... Jarvis made a great save there, but unfortunately it fell to Rutter, who has scored a second for Leeds. We're sort of sinking with our face. I'm going to break the boys. I shouldn't be, really, because the Dolphin class here is crazy, but what a save, though, by Jarvis. That's two really good saves he's made. It's just, as I said, a shame it fell to the wrong guy. But yeah, we'll try it out. We'll see how this tactic works here as well, because if it can help us sneak back into the game, I'll be quite happy with that. Half time is coming. I am going to do some pointy. What is Aaron Chum doing? A question I've asked a lot this season, if I'm completely honest. What is Aaron Chum doing? Is anyone's guess. And we are going to go into the dressing room. We're going to do a says you're doing well, kid. No, absolutely not. What was that? Get your acts together and start playing football. I'm not faffing here. We're going to grab Cohen Bird. We're going to grab Theo Carroll and Aaron Chan and Harrison Patel. We're going to really hammer home the point that they've been terrible so far. I try and make them be footballers. So I'm not happy with your performance today. No one is throwing a strop. Let's get out there. Let's see if we can get into this game in the second half and actually upset someone. As Cassie is now, he seems to go as a sub to Soleil, to Tyrone. Let's get the ball back and try attacking, shall we? As Pinyev goes across to Tyrone, back to Pinyev, and he goes for a teammate back again to Soleil. Soleil, the pressing is not really working, but it doesn't help that Lou Norris is about 40 years old and can't really run hard enough to press. As Carvalho gets tackled by Morgan. Good stuff, good chop. Chung needs to improve. Big ball over the top into absolutely nothing, as Ampadu picks that work and would do all day if we're completely honest. And that's forward for Archie Gray to Jorginho Rutter, who honestly, that was audacious. I would have been a wonder goal if that had gone in. Okay, so we're creeping up the hour mark. Our slopes run all 5 subs. Leighton Brown and Joe Tyree are our new centre-half partnership. I've sent Lewis Noah on a central midfield, Harrison Batoni up into the attacking playmaker role, because frankly, Theo Carroll was not showing up, and Peake and Jones are on the wings. So things can't get worse from where they were. Let's see if things can get better. Those changes are hopefully going to be something of a difference maker for us. We've just taken off the guys whose heads are essentially gone. If I'm honest, we're going to break them again and just see if we can maybe just bring something interesting together in this second half, as we almost got a highlight. Stanley now taking a throw it to Tyree. Tyree forward for Noah, who gets just robbed, but luckily Morgan gets in there, looking for a ball over the top to Norris, which is unwise. Perhaps a Somerville now on the far side. Can we maybe try pressing him? That would be nice. Archie Gray forward in the box for Carvalho, who turns and shoots, and Jarvis another great save. Back to Stat, though. Harry Jarvis has had a rough day today. He shouldn't have conceded 3 because he's been keeping goal. Well, he's made some very good saves. I just feel like the defence are not helping out at all here. And again, it feels a little harsh because we are playing Premier League opposition and we are a National League North side, but I'd just like to have seen a bit more fight from us. I'd have been happy if it had stayed 2-0, but the fact that we're now at 3-0 and it's largely because these players aren't putting a shift in. And people say, oh, you get low ratings when you get hammered by anyone. You don't. I've seen lower league teams have high 6s and low 7s and still get hammered by Premier League teams in this game because they're putting a shift in. The rating is generally reflective not of their impact on the game, but the effort they're going in my experience at least. And this just tells me none of them are putting any work in whatsoever, which is disappointing. It's like they all just saw Leeds appear and gave up. And it's the FA Cup. You're supposed to try for that magic, but this one is slowly ticking away and frankly is over, let's be honest. Hopefully they don't score a 4th because that would be unfair on Harry Jarvis, to be honest, who's done very well. The 3-0 is how it ends. We're out the FA Cup, but we've had a good run and we should get a very, very big payday of this. I don't know. I don't know why they're losing, but to be fair, I probably should have shouted at them again, but that's why. You live and you learn is what's going to happen. Yeah. Anyway, let's work out where we're going back and see. We should get a record gate receipt of this, so we'll see how much money we made. Then we'll see where we are coming back. So I just had a little look. I didn't get a notification about it for some reason. Our record game receipts for this season, £70,000. That should make the finances look very tasty. Hopefully towards the end of the season, which is nice. So we should finish the season with £182,000 in the bank and rising, which we'd like to see. So coming back, I want to go towards the end of the season. It'll be somewhere around the 14th. We've out from the 14th of April with Maine Road. Have we got a game on the 14th of April with FC United? Because that'll make life very easy. We have. There we go. We'll come back with those last two games of the season in the next episode. And hopefully things will start looking up, because that would be very, very nice if we could turn these things around. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I haven't always been chasing Lamely. Do like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And until next time, stay safe and have a good one.